Today is so, so, so nice. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. Just right. Y'all better make the best of your summer. Make the very best of your summer, because as you wake up, it's winter. It's like sad that summer's so, you know, short. Summer should be the longest. The longest. Winter should just be like what, 1 month? Not even a month. Just 1 week. Shit. But not at all. I don't like winter. I don't like winter. I don't think winter is normal. I don't think winter is normal at all. A lot of you guys may be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities that you need to really pay close attention to. Especially in nature. Like in nature, you'll see a lot of signs and synchronicities. Nature will show you certain things, but you have to kind of really put the puzzles together. Okay? You have to kind of put the puzzle together in order for you to really see the bigger picture. You don't look at the details, and then you'll be able to see the bigger picture. What I notice is like I've been seeing a lot of birds, right? A lot of birds, and it's always like the same type of bird, same bird, right? And every time I see that bird, the bird has something in her mouth, like food, right? So it's either, some of you guys may be hustling. You guys may be working really, really hard to make ends meet. You guys are hustling, okay? Some of you guys may be working 2 jobs, and you guys have like a little side job, that you do at home, and, or maybe you need to, start doing your own business, your own thing. A lot of you guys are already probably just started, right? You just got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. A lot of you guys may have had a lot of people around you that's been distracting you. Okay, a lot of family, a lot of friends, and a lot of them are fake too. They're not even supposed to be around you because they've been your distraction, right? I've always seen this bird by herself, hustling. So right now, what you need to do is stay focused, okay? Stay focused. Don't let anyone, no matter who they are, people are going to call you from left and right. Oh, I need you to pick up this person from daycare. I need you to help me. Can you pick up this from the store? Oh, guess what? This is what happened to me. La, da, da. Yeah, it's okay to listen. But at the same time, you have to set time for yourself. All right? Because people only need you because they know that you're always available. They know you're always available, so you're like on speed dial. Okay? You're on speed dial for them. They know that, yeah, you're gonna jump whenever they say, hey, I need help with this. I need you to do this. And because they know your heart. They know your heart is big. They know your heart is pure. They know that you're always giving and helping, right? But now is your time to receive. This is your receiving season. This is your receiving time, okay? And in order for you to receive, you have to give to yourself because you've been given, right? You've been given a lot. And people has just been taken, And you need to leave some for yourself. Just focus on you. Focus on your work and you'll see it pay out. You understand? Right now you may be building, okay? You may be building from scratch, okay? You may have had, certain bills that you had to pay and certain unexpected expenses, right? And now you're building again. You're building back up again, okay? Some of you guys may have even dipped into your savings in order to pay for unexpected debt, right? But just know that things will clear up. Just know that, with time and work, dedication, everything will pay off. Just be determined. Just be, persistent. Don't let anyone distract you, not even yourself, okay? Don't let anyone distract you, all right? Work with those who are working with you, okay? You can't work with people that's working against you. Work with people that wants to help you, that's genuine. And you're not going to find a lot of people like that. There's not a lot of people out there like you and I. So if it's just only one person, okay, you're good. Just make sure that they're legit. Make sure that they're solid. Make sure that they are vibrating on your vibration, your frequency. Because if not, they're going to hold you down. They're going to draw you down. A lot of people are dead weight, okay? And because they don't have no discipline, they don't have no direction, they don't have no intentions to grow or rise, they want to see you on the same level as them. They want to see you down, right? They want you to, still hang out with them how you used to. Hang out on the block every day, every night, smoking, drinking, partying. Having a whole bag of girls, a whole bag of men, And now that you're maturing and you're building for yourself, they don't like that because they're so used to having you conditioned. They're so used to having you where they want you, right? And now that they see that you're branching off, you're doing your own thing, it's like, nah, that person can't shine. When I'm not involved in their life, they can't shine. When I'm not involved in their life, a lot of you guys may have even cut a lot of people off, a lot of fake friends and fake family members, exes and, so forth, because you realize that they weren't for you. And now that they see that you really are serious and you're really, serious on, cutting them off and starting anew, they don't like that because they've been depending on you. Okay? They've been depending on you. Right? And now they can't even depend on themselves because they've been depending on you. You understand? You were their support. You were their backbone. You were their support system. And now that you're gone, you took yourself away from their circle. They don't know what to do. They're scrambling. They can't sleep at night. Okay? Because you were the table. You were the foundation. You were the one that was holding up the family. You were the one that was holding up the friend group. You were the one that was holding up everything together. And now that you took yourself away, they're all falling apart. And now they're reaching out to you. Why? Because they want you to fix them. As if you're Mrs. or Mr. Fixer-Upper. As if you're their mechanic. As if you're their firefighter. They cause problems, chaos in your life. Right? But they want you to fix theirs. You understand? Yeah. So right now, just stay focused on you. Just continue to build. A lot of you guys may be building a house. You guys may have just purchased a new house. Or maybe you need to focus on, saving up for a new house. Okay? A lot of you guys may be living with people that are not of your best interest. Okay? Stay focused. Alright? You need to start anew. Okay? Start anew. A lot of people say no new friends, no new this, no new that, no new that. But what it really is that you really do need new friends. You need new family because those old ones were the one that's been holding you back from day one. So you need new ones. Just like, a pair of jeans. You have a pair of jeans, you've been wearing it for years and, That's the genes that made you trip when you was running. So now you have to get rid of those genes, and you got to get genes that fit you, okay? And that has space in it, okay? And that will last you for, a long time, right? A lot of you guys need to eat more greens, more fruits, vegetables. A lot of you guys need to do some more. Did I say some more? Okay, so some of you guys been juicing, but you guys are not juicing enough. So you need to do some more juicing. Okay? You got to do some more juicing. All right? You guys got to juice in the morning. First thing in the morning. Okay? Drink some tea. All right? First thing in the morning. First drink some tea. And then juice. And then drink that juice. Right? Because you want to boost your system. The tea, the hot tea will boost your system. It's like a car. Right? Our body is built up, 1414, our body is built up like a car. Or I should say a car is built up like the human body, right? So, if you want to see results, wherever it comes to your health or, your weight, just drink a lot of tea, a lot of ginger tea, a lot of lemon, and then juice. First thing in the morning, have some juice. Yeah. So, a lot of you guys have been falling back. And the reason why is because you guys are still around certain people that you should not be around with. You should not be around, I didn't mean to say with, but you should not be around. But a lot of you guys are doing things with certain people that you shouldn't be doing things with. Some of you guys may be doing, businesses with certain people you shouldn't be doing business with. Okay? Because some of those people are speaking your business, and then they don't really have your best interest. Okay? A lot of people are doing business with you in order to steal your ideas, to branch off, to make it seem like they're the one that did it. So be careful with that. They want to take over. They want to make it seem like they are the one that started it. Okay? So be careful. All right? Be very careful. Okay? You gotta have a backup plan wherever it comes to your business, okay? If it doesn't work out with the person that you're doing business with now, you have to have a backup plan just in case you guys part ways. Okay? There's a lot of people that will say, yeah, they want to do business with you, but they don't. They just want you to help them start. And then when they start and then they get things going and, then they're going to try to drift away and, try to just leave you on their own. Understand? And a lot of you guys need to be in silence. You need to be in silence. You need to, be in solitude. Being around too much noise every single day is not good. Right? Having people around, having people at your house every single day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night. No. You need time to listen. You need time to listen to the Creator, the Divine, God, Goddess, nature, God in nature. Sit down and listen. Okay, and that's how the divine, your ancestors, will be able to speak to you directly. Because once you're around so much noise and distraction and all that, you ain't gonna get that answer. You might get a 1-2, yeah, if you're very analytical and observant and alert. You might get a 1-2 message, right? But once you are in silence, that's where the message flows, right? Even you can even be in a whole crowd. You can be, with a whole crowd of say like 100 people, and you're still in silence. You block out the noise. You block out, you know, the distraction on a certain extent, if you know what I mean. Okay, because you can be. My apologies. I had to cut off the camera a bit. So where was I? As I was saying, you can be in a crowd full of 100 people. You could still block out the noise and the distraction, right? But it takes practice, okay? And you just sit and you watch, and you observe, and then you'll get the message, right? You just sit, you watch, you observe, and you listen, okay? Listen. Rather than, doing the talking, just listen. Sometimes just make people talk, and you just listen. You understand? Just listen. And that's where you get your answer. You just listen keenly. Listen to the tone, the way they answer, how long they take to answer, facial body expression. Yeah. Yep. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? I'm gonna guess. Sometimes I guess I get it right, but sometimes I don't. But that's okay. I'm gonna guess right now. It's 4:40. Oh, no, it's 5:03. Wow. Been out here for a while. It's 5:03. 5:03. 5:08. Yeah, so, sometimes you guys gotta stay in solitude. You can still stay in solitude when you're in a crowd, yeah, but just stay silent, watch and observe. And as I said, you will get the answer, right? And then, you just stay in solitude by yourself where there's no one around, no noise, no nothing, okay? And you just listen. When I say no noise, no nothing, I mean nothing, no noise, nothing, just silence. And then there's a time you come out in nature, and all you're hearing is nature itself, okay? And you just watch, you observe, and that's how you get your message. I think something bit me. A lot of you probably need to do some, outdoor activities like bike riding, rollerblading, you know, doing things that you've been putting off. A lot of you guys may have said, yes, I'm going to get a new bike and I'm going to start riding 222, right? And you never done that. You guys may have been putting off a lot of things. Maybe you had a goal to lose weight, probably 5, 10 pounds, right? Some of you guys need to start doing things that you used to do when you were a child, right? Go out, have fun, you know? Play. 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 You know? Go out with the family. You guys got kids, you guys got pets. You know, go out, enjoy. Some of y'all cooped up in the house, the hermit. Cooped up in the house, ain't go nowhere. Virgo and Taurus. Get out the house. Do something. You know, have a little barbecue. It doesn't have to be a big barbecue. You can go with your family if you have family. If you don't, you know, you can probably go with friends if you don't have friends. You know, just go and enjoy yourself. You know, cook some food from home, get some fruits, you know, lay out a blanket, sit down, eat, enjoy, you know, the weather. You know, make the very best of your summer before winter hits, because I honestly feel like this winter is going to be really cold. Really cold, yeah. 444. You guys may be seeing the numbers 222, 444, 111, 999, 555. Okay, you guys may be even seeing, you know, certain words. You may be seeing a specific word everywhere you go. Like, say for an instance, you'll see the word good everywhere you go. You're seeing good, 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 good. You know, it's the universe trying to speak to you. Maybe you're doing good. You're doing good. Or maybe you need to do good. Okay? Or good is coming your way. Okay? You may be seeing the words love. Okay? You may be seeing the words do it a lot. You know, you may be seeing, you know, a lot of different words repeating, you know. And those are the signs you need to look for, you know. Universe, nature, divine is trying to speak to you through nature and through words, through numbers, through energy. Okay? A lot of you guys need to drink some more water. Some of you guys may be drinking water, but not too much. Some of you guys need to get a new water bottle specifically for water. And drink some more water, you know, work out. Some of you guys go to the gym and then you feel, when you go to the gym, you feel like you want to go right back home. You don't really want to work out because you feel like there's no progress or you feel like you're not going to reach your goal or so forth. The gym is not for everyone. Working out at home in natural body weight is all you need. Lifting and pushing and pulling is not for everyone. Okay? A lot of people don't understand that. This is why a lot of people don't want to go to, I was about to say work. Okay, some of you guys probably don't want to go to work. So that shows that you guys need to start working from home. Start investing in your natural talent in order to make money. So as I was saying, working out is not for everyone, wherever it comes to lifting weights and so forth. Okay? For a lot of people got to do body weight workout, yoga, Pilates, dancing, stretching, mobility work, core work. Okay? Yeah. A lot of you guys may also be seeing a lot of butterflies. A lot of butterflies. Okay? A lot of you guys are transformation. Okay? A lot of you guys just, ended a cycle. And you're onto your new path, your new cycle. Okay? And a lot of people are upset. They are mad. They're upset on the fact that you're changing, that you're different. You've been different from day one, but now it's more visible. Like they're more seeing the difference. Okay? A lot of people didn't really understand you. They didn't understand why you're so different. They didn't really understand who you are. But now they're really seeing you step into your power. They're really seeing you, becoming your higher self without an apology. And they don't like it. It's not that they don't really like it. It's that they don't like the fact that they cannot do it like you do. Because a lot of people do want to change for the better. But a lot of people's not doing the inner work. They think that change comes overnight. But it takes years. It takes months. It's a lifetime thing. Okay? A lot of people see that you do the work for many years, but they want to come and copy you. They want to siphon your energy. They want to steal your destiny, and they don't know what it is to live your life. They don't have a clue. Because if they stepped in your shoe for 1 second, they will give up. A lot of people want to live your life, steal your destiny, and they don't even want to answer the calling. You answered it, but they didn't want to answer the calling. They hung up even before, God was calling them. You understand? They pressed decline. So they want to steal your destiny. They want to steal your ideas. They want to steal your show, your light. And they're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to answer the call. You ain't even built for, a certain person's destiny, but yet you want it for yourself. Like, it's not for you. It's just like someone it's like Cinderella, someone trying to force their big ass foot in your shoe. It don't fit you. You don't even wear heels. You can't even walk in heels. Where are you going? You're gonna trip. First step, drop, boom. Done. You understand? People always try to force themselves into situations that is not even meant for them, and this is why they get karma. Instant karma too. It's not meant for you. You feel me? And they wonder why it doesn't work for them. Like, it's not for you. You feel me? It's not for you. A certain person's destiny is only made for them. It's only activated for them and them only. There's a specific code that comes with everyone's destiny. Okay? There's a specific code. There's a specific signature. Okay? That comes with everyone and their destiny. And anyone, no matter who it is, they can try to steal your destiny, siphon your energy, do whatever it takes to be you, but they still cannot be you no matter what they do. They don't get it. They don't understand it. No matter what they do. Okay? They can take you out in the physical. They could attack you in the spiritual. Do everything like you. But they still cannot be you no matter what. They're delusional. They think they got it when they don't even got a clue. Okay? They want to be you. They can't even do what you do. And even if you train them, you tell them step by step, they still won't get it because it's not made for them. You feel me? It's not made for them. Certain people, they could dance. Okay? They could dance. You're a dancer or you're a singer. Certain people can sing, they can do hair, they can braid, they can whatever. Okay? But there's a difference between someone knowing how to do something and it being their destiny. Okay? There's a difference between you're a dancer and you dance. Okay? So, no matter if you show them, teach them, whatever, they be able to do it, but can they keep up? Can you keep up? Can they keep up? The answer is no, because they're not built for it. That's not their destiny. Okay? That's not their calling. They didn't want to answer the call until they see you answer it. And even when, they trying to act like they're answering their calling, they ain't even fulfilling they haven't even fulfilled their own destiny. But how are they going to fulfill yours? How are they going to fulfill yours if they haven't even fulfilled their destiny? You feel me? It's like, man, I don't understand. I don't understand. These people want your life, want your destiny, but they haven't even fulfilled their own. It's like you have your own plate of food, right? You haven't even finished eat your plate of food yet, but yet you looking over my plate. You want mine? You haven't even ate yours yet. You feel me? Finish your food. What happened to your food? It don't taste good? Did someone take it? Did someone eat it? And even if they finish their plate of food, they still looking in your plate. They still want yours. A lot of people just greedy. You understand? They want everything. Everything. Even if it's like, those people that collect things. They just collect. They just keep collecting. Their house full of things. I forgot what you call it. I think there's some type of disorder or something like that. But they collect things and their whole house is packed with things because they're greedy. They just want. Gimme, take. Beg. You understand? And they don't even know what the hell they're doing with it. They just have it there. It's like you can shop at their house. You can shop at their house because they have everything. Because they're collecting everything. It's like you go in their house and it's like, shit. Where you get that from? I've been looking to buy that from time. Like, are you selling it? Like, can I have it? Because they just have everything. But they don't even know what they're going to do with it. I'm sure a lot of you know what I mean, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. These people, they just collect. Especially those, you see it in mostly like elder people, but there's a lot of young people obviously like that too, but I've witnessed it with elderly people. They just collect things. They just have it there. You understand? You go in their house, you can shop in their house. It's like, shit. Like, can I buy that? I need that. You got that? Shit. Understand? Yeah, these people just collect. What should I eat today? For dinner, I'm feeling for some soup, but it's hot. I want some watermelon though, honestly. But yeah, you know, across the street. Ooh, ooh. Why did the lady cross the street? Because I gotta go home and go make me something to eat. Yeah, so yeah. It's people, a lot of these people that, are jealous of other people's life and other people's destiny. They literally sold their soul. There's many ways people sell their soul and don't even know it. You understand? Because if you don't accept who you are, you don't accept yourself, you already sold your soul. You understand? Did the devil know that you don't accept you for who you are? The devil's gonna take over. So these people don't know their self, they don't know their identity, then they try to steal yours. You feel me? You feel me? If they don't know who they are, they don't have their own identity, they're going to be looking for themselves inside of you. And when they see certain aspects of themselves in you, then they're going to try to act like you, be like you, walk like you, talk like you. Because they lost a part of themselves. And they feel like within you, they can get that part of themselves that has been lost back. But what they don't understand is how they can find that part of themselves is going within themselves, loving themselves, self-love. That's all it takes. And once you love yourself, obviously you'll find God, right? Once you find God, you will find yourself. But a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. So there's a couple walking down the street now with a dog. I'm going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to see if they're going to move or who's going to move or what's going to happen. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so as I said before, the man moved. Right? He moved. Okay. Yes. Yes. A lot of you guys may have had people that has been crossing your boundaries, trespassing on your property, whether it's physical, spiritual, okay, mental, emotional, trespassing on your property. You guys need to, create some boundaries, because in these times people feel like they can cross your boundary just because you let them in a bit. No. There's levels. You feel me? There's levels to access. Just because, some people feel like back in the days, even now. But I notice it more when I was younger, like with the guys. You give them your number, and they feel like just because you gave them your number, automatically we're in a relationship. No, honey. No, honey. I just gave you my number so we can get in contact. That's it. And then you invite them to your house just to chill. Okay, you cook some food, you listen to some music, you relax, whatever. They think, oh my God, we're in a relationship. No. I just invite you over, we ate some dinner, and we just relax and watch a movie. That's about it. Okay? And then they feel like just because you allow them, in a bit, they feel like you're in a relationship where they own you or whatever the case may be or whatever, even when it comes to like being in an actual relationship or a marriage, a lot of people feel like they shouldn't have boundaries or follow boundaries or respect your boundaries. They feel like, yeah, because you're my man, I'm your girl, we're married, you feel like you can, just walk in on me like that. Say like if you come out the shower and you kind of push up the door a little bit, they will feel like they can push open the door just because they already seen you already and they had you already. But no, it still comes with respect, right? Because you don't know what the person's doing, right? Some people will be like, duh, you don't know what they're doing, so you have to see what they're doing. No, you don't know what they're doing, especially when it comes to women, men too, but especially when it comes to women, okay? Women, we need our privacy, whether, you're in a relationship with us or not, and we feel like, we need some privacy, gonna push up the door a bit. Respect that. Don't come pushing open the door and be like, oh, I already seen that. I already had all that already. Who cares? It's about respect and principle. Knock, motherfucker. Knock. Okay? Ask if you can come in. And I'll tell you if you can come in or not. Okay? Still have that respect. That's the thing. People lose respect once they're in a relationship or marriage. They feel like just because they had you already, just because they have you already, they feel like they shouldn't show you respect. No, the respect still continues. Okay? You should even have more of a respect when you're in a relationship with someone. 555 on the license plate. 555, change. Okay? Some of y'all may need to make some changes. Some of y'all maybe need to change your license plate. Some of y'all maybe need to change something on your vehicle, your tire. Maybe some of you guys maybe have just got your license or you need to go get your license or, something like that. Right? But anyways, yeah, so the respect continues, okay? The respect should even heighten even more once you're in a relationship or a marriage, okay? Because people think they own people. You don't own nobody, you don't even own your damn self. 15. You don't even own your damn self. So, how do you own somebody else? Why do men do that? Do you hear that? That's just so annoying. Why do they think it's sexy? It's just, ew, is your car farting? Is it breaking down? Is it like, what is it doing? They have these cars, these sports cars, that makes noise, that sound like it's having a diarrhea. Or it's breaking down or something. Like, why do you guys gotta make so much noise? Trying to wake up the whole world. Like, why? 555 again. Some of y'all need a change. Okay? Some of y'all need to probably change your muffler. So there's two girls walking down the street now. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. I'm gonna see if they're gonna move. What the deal? see what's gonna go down. So a lot of them expect for you to move like, no, got the right of way. That's what they need to understand. They still ain't moving. Still ain't moving. Yeah. Thank you. Fuck you feel like. She didn't want to move. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. You see one person walking on the sidewalk from the opposite direction, and you have two people, okay, walking in the other direction. One of those person should move to the left or the right, so that the one person that is walking, can have way to walk. That is courtesy. That's what my teacher taught me. I haven't had a lot of teachers that taught me anything, honestly, but there is two teachers that stood out to me. Okay, one teacher taught me courtesy. I remember when I was walking with her, she was holding my hand, we were walking, and there was a car that was coming into a plaza. And she says, let's stop, let's give them the way to go, let them go. She says that's called courtesy. So I said, okay, let's make them go. And the car went before us, so we gave them the right of way, right? And up to this day, that stuck with me, courtesy. And another lesson a teacher taught me was to aim for success, not perfection. Because I remember in class, it's a Virgo in me. It's the Virgo in me. So I was doing my work, okay? I was doing my work. And like I just couldn't, like, I was writing what was I writing? I think I was writing my name and I was writing something. We were supposed to write a paragraph. And because it wasn't neat enough, it wasn't neat to my liking, okay? My liking. It wasn't neat to my liking. I just wanted it better. And each and every time when it didn't go my way, I would rip up the paper, I'll crush up the paper, and I'll get mad, and I'll just put the paper aside. And when you look, there's like a mountain of papers crushed up. So she was watching me. I didn't know she was watching me. The class was watching me too. And then she said to me, "So Shao," he says, "aim for success, not perfection." It was like, okay, can I get another paper? And she gave me a couple more paper, honestly. And this time I said, okay, you know what? I'm not going to crush up this one. Let me just do this. I'm not going to crush it up. So I did it, and I finally got the work done. I was young anyway, so. But as I'm getting much more mature, I am learning to not make things too perfect, right? Because DDD. A lot of you guys may be seeing DDD 333. Anyways, so as I'm getting much more mature, I'm realizing that, not everything has to be perfect. You understand? Not everything has to be perfect. Because once you want everything to be perfect, you're going to delay yourself. Things are not going to be really get done. once you make things perfect all the time. Because when I looked at the pile of papers, like, whoa, time went by, you know. The thing is too is I was kind of drawing on my name and coloring, and I wanted it to look nice. So that's what it was, right? I kind of forgot about the work, really. So yeah, so as I'm getting mature now, I realize I do my best to not make everything so perfect. Okay? So like when I'm going to the grocery store or something like that, and I see, say, like an apple, and the apple's kind of deformed or something like that, I'll just take it. If I see it, I'll take it intentionally. I'll just take it. Because it ain't always about perfection. So, yes. Yeah. So, the battery's low. I'm going to let y'all go. 222 again. 2222. Okay. A lot of you guys may be seeing 2222 a lot.